Hey, what's up guys? It is DJ. Today we are going to be taking our first look at the Horsch pack for Farm Sim 22. And you may see me down here at the bottom of the screen. This is all pre-recorded content. We were given this stuff to record at FarmCon this year. And, well, we've got a lot of stuff for you guys. And I'm so excited to share it. So I'm going to try and scroll through with some stuff. I was able to get shots of all of the equipment plus some gameplay. So let's jump right in. First is going to be this, the Culture 9 TC. As you can see at the top, this is a mulcher. There you go. It's been a while since we've gotten something like this. 240 horsepower, 3.5 ton weight, 8.9 meter working width at 11 miles per hour. If we jump in here, we can see we do have an additional weight. I'm sure I go through somewhere in this video. There we go. We got additional weight. I can't really remember where it pops it. Right there it is. Oh yeah. And it costs you $35,000. Now, if we keep going, we have something a little bit bigger. This is the Cultro 12 TC. Again, it's another mulcher, 270 horsepower required, 12.2 meter working width at 11 miles per hour. We do have multiple different wheel options as well as equipment, and of course we have that license plate as well. I'm just gonna click play, and yeah, I'm on my Mac right now. I know, leave me alone. You guys can see just how beautiful these machines are. This Horsch pack has some really cool stuff. This is nothing like the stuff that we got back in Farming Simulator 17 and 19. All brand new equipment, a brand new map. I mean, it is the map, but I mean, the area really hasn't changed much, if we're honest. So you can see here, going through some of the different tire options and some of the different customization options. There's some cool stuff to that, dude. There's really cool stuff. Next up, we have the Finer 6SL. This is a shallow cultivator. It's used for, of course, shallow cultivation and seedbed creation of fields. You can see all of the stuff that it could do right here as well. If we fast forward just a wee bit, there we go. 220 horsepower is required for this, 6 meters at 9 miles per hour. We have the seeding unit, no and yes, as well as equipment. Now we're on design number 5, at least to start with here, but there is a little bit more to that. Of course, again, super nice options through here, and you can see on the very back, you can do a lot of different stuff with this. It's kind of its own piece of equipment. Now, stop it. There we go. Oh, I'll tell you what, pre-recorded content is fun. Next is a cultivator. This is the Tiger 8 MT. We'll go in and play on the video here. 440 horsepower is required for this, 7.5 meter working width at 9 miles per hour. We do have fertilizer distribution unit on here, so it's basically a direct drill for fertilizer. And then we have a top ring roller, which we have different options for there as well. You can see the different stuff going through. It is a very, very cool piece of equipment. Next, we have the Joker 8 RT. So this is an 11 meter disc harrow, again, used for shallow cultivation, and we do have a seed input, so we could do grass and we could do cover crop, which is kind of cool. 330 horsepower is required, 8.2 meter working with at 11 miles per hour. We do have different equipment on here. I do believe I went through some of this equipment. So we have standard, we have seeder unit, we also have slurry distributor, which is super, super cool. And then we also have seeding unit with slurry distributor. There is a lot to do with this piece of equipment. Love it. Then we have the Partner 1600 FT. This is an additional tank used to increase seed or fertilizer. Not and, it is a or. Very cool there. 1600 liters again, as we said. We do have a standard configuration. Let's see if we go through here and find it. Recorded this like a week ago. I don't even remember. We have the tire roller. We have the roll pack roller. And then we have a standard. And then we have additional weight of 60 kg. We've got 120, 180. And that is it. Next is the Horsch Taro 6SL. These machines are used to seed crops like wheat, barley, or canola. So this is going to be a seeder for us. Let's jump in and take a look at it. 200 horsepower, 6 meters at 12 miles an hour. And then we have a lot of customization options in this. Again, you could just see just the sheer detail of everything going on with this. We have the trapezoidal ring roller on there, track loosening tines, we have seating unit designs, and of course we have the license plate. License plate does not come standard on this, so heads up there. Then we have the Horsch Pronto 3DC. This is a seeder and it is a direct drill seeder. So this may be one of the more popular pieces of equipment, at least if you play like me. As far as everything goes in here, 2,800 liter capacity. That is going to be for your seed. I don't know if it does fertilizer as well. Did I just say that? I don't remember. Nope, just seed. Sorry about that. 150 horsepower, 3 meters at 11 miles an hour. So it is a smaller one, so just heads up there. You could change up your capacities with your seeds, and that is going to add, I believe, an extra height on it, and it does. And then we have wheel setups as well of standard, small tire roller. We have the tire roller itself, and back to standard again. We also have the ridge marker of yes or no. So you can do ridge markers on these. That's a pretty cool thing. Then we have a 6 meter version, basically the exact same thing, but this does fertilizer as well. So heads up there. 200 horsepower, 6 meters at 11 miles an hour. And we can do seeds 4,000. We can do seeds 44 or seeds 5,000 as well as 54. And then we have the seeds at 2,000, fertilizer at 3,000, and then we can bump those seed capacity up as well. So that is pretty cool. Similar tire rollers, yes or no. Similar row control, that is pretty cool. And then we have ridge markers on here as well. So you can expect to see all of that. Then we have one of my favorite pieces of equipment in this. This is the Horsch Avatar 1225 SD. This is a super duper nice seeder. 12 meter on this one as well, and it is a direct drill, which is so epic, dude. 6,800 liters, that's going to be seed and fertilizer combined. 300 horsepower, 12 meters, and 9 miles an hour. We do have tanks set up, so we can increase, I believe it's seeds, if I remember correctly. We'll go around through here. Again, I just did like everything. Looks like, yeah, seed capacity is increased there at the front. We do have different wheel options, and we do have setups for those wheels as well. Then we have planters. So the first one is going to be the Maestro 975 RX. This costs you $65,000 and does all kinds of stuff. It is not a direct drill, so do keep that in mind. 630 liter capacity for seed, I believe, only. Yeah, seed only. 2.4 tons, 170 horsepower, 6 meters, and 9 miles an hour. We have fertilizer distribution units, yes or no. We have track loosening tines, yes or no. And then we have ridge markers on here as well. Ridge markers are kind of nice, so heads up there. Then we have a much larger version. This is the Maestro 2450. This one is a big boy. It does seed and fertilizer. 9,000 liter capacity for both combined. 350 horsepower, 12 meters at 7 miles an hour. Wheel brands and wheel setup, and those are all of your customization options for this. It is just a really big piece of equipment, and I absolutely love it. I don't know if it's direct drill. I don't think it is. No, it's not a direct drill. Then we've got something kind of interesting here. This is a weeder, a big old weeder, the Cura 24 ST. This 200 horsepower, 24.5 meter working with at 7 miles per hour. So if you guys want to use some super big equipment as far as weeding goes, well, I mean, this is it, right? Yeah. This is kind of it. Jumping through here, we see we've got different wheel brands and wheel setups, but that's pretty much it, at least for that. Then we have this. This is a Transformer 12 VF. This might be one of the most cool pieces of equipment, and it is also the last piece of equipment on the list today. This is a weeder as well. It pulls out small and medium grown weeds between crops. However, it also does that while following the rows. So you might be able to see right in here, it's kind of got a little bit that, well, I guess you'll see that maybe in here as well. There is no customization for this, 250 horsepower, 12 meters at 7 miles an hour. So nothing too wild and crazy through there. You might be able to see this in action in the gameplay videos that I've put out. So I'll have gameplay videos of all of this stuff if you want to see that. But we do a lot of customization here, so I wanted to make sure that I showed you all of the customization for everything. And this is a sneak peek of all the equipment, so make sure you go check that out if you haven't seen it already. Otherwise, I just hope you have an awesome, wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for watching this one. We'll see you guys later.